essence of your soul.
I want to take a moment at the top of the show to talk about Hearthstone Deck Tracker and the add-on that I use called Graveyard. Now, Graveyard is an add-on that hasn't been very well supported. Its last formal release was back in April. Hearthstone Deck Tracker just went through an update, and a consequence of that update is that it has broken Graveyard's ability to change the settings. Now, the reason why this is significant is because Graveyard is capable of tracking everything that's died for like Resurrect, Kazakus Potion purposes, Murlocs that have died for anything can happen. It's not just for N'Zoth, even though that's all I use it for. So without the ability to turn those individual settings off, if I use it, my overall UI is going to be very cluttered. Every minion that dies is going to show up on both sides. And I don't necessarily want that, but at the same time I don't necessarily want to give up tracking the death rattles that have died, because when and if I cast N'Zoth, sometimes is based on that, and it's a lot easier if it's tracked for me. I don't have the code savvy to fix this myself, and I have tried, and I don't seem to be able to figure out how to roll back or use an outdated version of Hearthstone Deck Tracker without there being some other side effects that basically make it prohibitive. So I just wanted to put this out there in case anybody knows the coding that is involved. I think it's C#. If anybody knows anything about that coding or how to use an outdated version of Hearthstone Deck Tracker successfully, anything that could help this show continue to display the N'Zoth polls, that would be very helpful.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
I hope you like my too soon.
There it is. Whew.
Here we go.
And I will go ahead and coin out something just to have maximum board presence. Maybe I should have daggered up, but I'm kind of done certain of it.
Reporting for duty.
There's nothing I can do about it either. N'Zoth will pull back.
You cannot escape the shadow of death.
It's not good enough though, because if he does anything, N'Zoth pulls back a Sledge Belcher, and after that I can Shadow Cast and get multiple Sledge. Oh wait, two? Maybe two? Because Brann's in play. No. I wasn't even thinking about Brann.
The victory is
Oh my goodness. I mean, I could see lots of ways where that would get really sick, but okay.
The shadows.
Time to go infinite.
The shadows beckon.
Just as a reminder, because it was a 6/6 that was copied, if this gets shadow reflected, the shadow reflection will cost 6 and will be a 6/6. He's already played Brann, so I'm not as worried about. It's incredible how much card draw warriors have. I think Cthulhu warriors actually is pretty realistic. Holy smokes, especially with Infinity? Oh wow, this is exciting. So I kind of need to kill him quicker rather than later, huh? I did that because it looked like my play this turn was going to be this, and then it's Shadow Reflection. And that was a way to use the 3 mana.
Darkness, darkness.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Caffeine shelters us.
No Shadow Reflection here.
Darkness.
Oh, whoops, I meant to Shadow Cast that first. Well, that is a pickle. Alright, we're just gonna Nazoth then. Only one Jade generator. So we need 3 board slots if at all possible. Nope, not possible. Oh my gosh, that's bad. And I'm gonna get Shadow Reflection and then burn a card. Wow, he did a successful job of milling me. And there's almost all of my Jade generators.
The shadows beckon. The shadows beckon.
Let's get that out of the hand. Same story if I don't throw out a card here. So even though that's kind of a waste,
The shadows beckon.
I didn't want to throw out the backstab because it makes a combo for double Vile Spine Slayer. It doesn't matter. With his Cthulhu and his Infinity, he's probably got it at this point. He's burned some key cards.
I'm out of cards.
Alright, I'm going to break the chain for the purpose of getting a 1-cost Death Rattle into my hand. Unfortunately, all our healing's gone, so that we gotta get a move on here. But to get a move on relies on him. Yeah, because Brann and 2 Unearthed Raptors is 3 by itself. We have to assume he's playing the card that brings Cthulhu back to life. So let's do... Unfortunately, because we're semi-board. So this one generates 4 Jades, this one only generates 2. So let's go ahead and break this one open. Wow, that was lucky. Whew, photo finish. Alright, we are streaking. Streaking on stream. And then we run these in. I need 5 for the combo. So this is a suitable combo starter. There we go, that works. Alright, so Brann, everything playing Nazoth on 10 maybe. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate because I do want to kill that sooner rather than later. It's not ideal, but... Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could be argued I shouldn't have played this Jade Swarmer.
Darkness.
Let's just do it this way. A lot of imps. Now,
Careful, they bite.
Why do you call?
You're trying to get my attention. Unfortunately, both Shadowcasters are gone, so even though Nazoth's alive, I can't.
This might sting. I can Here we go. Let none survive.
There we go, and we still have one death rattle, so if he board clears, I just make an 8/8 Jade in its place. That's pretty important, I think, at this point. Meanwhile, I'm threatening lethal big time. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Wow, okay.
Here we go.
It's hard to believe I've accomplished all of this without the benefit of Lyra the Hollow. Should have Brann Iad first. This deck never gets a chance to pull this off.
Secrets will uncover.
The
Dane would be proud.
The shadows beckon.
Don't want too many cards in my hand, so we'll go ahead and drop one of the Branns.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
The shadows beckon. The shadows beckon. Darkness.
The problem for him is that he needs a turn to become Anduin and then a turn.
We're gonna be rich. Let the pain speak to me.
I'm almost out of cards.
Profitable.
Darkness.
Oh, whoops, maybe I should have thrown Brann into there so I could Jade Spirit or something. Oh, I still can. This really forces the issue. The bad news for me is that if he does Anduin, I'm not going to have enough follow-up, because it'll take me a turn to break my own Jades.
Is someone injured?
My master will return.
I'm out of cards.
He gets a Shadowcaster added to his deck, and that's it. Well, that was kind of screwy with my head, but we made it.
Watch this.
No! Alright, minor setback, minor setback,
Trust.
minor setback. Unless he kills me this turn, we should be fine. Got lots of healing ready to go. And there's no reason not to, right? Because what's the worst case scenario? Doomsayer? That's a problem.
This might sting. The shadows beckon.
Because of the deck he's playing, I think all I gotta do is, like, survive.
Side effects.
Yeah, so next turn I can play 8, 9. Just keep on healing. Taunts are gone until I can find N'Zoth, so healing's where it's at. Oh, and he didn't have a benefactor for the power mace. Very good.
Golems are a girl's best friend. Darkness. This might sting.
That's probably his goal. Not put anything on the board so I can't break my own healing, so he can just come at me with 9. Oh, too late. 16, 22. Let's count it out just in case.
This might sting.
Ready for the concede?
You cannot escape the shadow of death.
I'm stealthed. Ah, that'll do it. That will do it. For now.
I'm in charge now.
Why? Okay. I get that. Whew. Are we streaking? I forget.